And welcome back to the WJCU Sports Halftime Show. My name is Nikolena, and I'm joined here with graduate student tight end Kenny Rawls. Kenny, how are you feeling today? We're super excited to have you for this interview.
I'm excited to be here, thank for the opportunity to just, express myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're super excited. I mean, you've had such a standout season and career here at John Carroll, so I think we roll straight into some football questions. So, we know you came here from northern Alabama, you grew up in Tennessee, and you and Nick Sumdenfelter came to John Carroll to reunite and play football again together, which is something he talked about in the interview we did with him earlier this season. How special was that for you, and what's that time been like with him up here?
So, it's just I was actually his right tackle in high school, so it's just fun, rekindling that bond and, actually, playing with him at the collegiate level, I didn't think I would. I mean, we always practiced together, so it was just now it's just firsthand, I know when I'm getting it. I know when he's going to throw the ball, so.
Yeah, and I know, some other, grad students and even people like Ty Montgomery who came in later having to learn what, quarterbacks or other players on the field were doing, but you guys just have that initial grounded connection. It's got to make it so much fun. So, coming in as a grad student, kind of new to the team, what were some initial challenges that you had, but how rewarding has that transition been?
So first coming in, it's you're the new guy, you kind of don't want to be, let's say head over heels and be a push like a bully. You kind of want to absorb the be welcome and be open to new things, and yeah, they just accepted me with welcoming arms, and I just was ready for the challenge, new place, new opportunity.
So as a tight end at John Carroll, how would you describe your specific role in the offense, and what are some things that you bring to the field that other positions don't?
So me personally, I just think I'm very versatile. I can block. I'm a willing blocker, and for sure, I'll catch the ball for sure. So I like doing both, because if you can do both, you can always be on the field. So it's just and I bring a lot of excitement. I feel me personally, I just I'm in my zone when I'm on the football field. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, it's got to be so much more fun when you're having a good time and also getting to do the sport that you love.
Mm-hmm.
So, when we're watching in the press box calling these games, we often see you catching the ball in the middle of the field and the defense often just collapsing on top of you. In kind of crazy moments like that, how do you maintain focus and find where your feet are supposed to go?
So honestly, I just catch the ball, and we're told to just get vertical. So I just get vertical, and I don't really notice how many people are there until I can't move anymore. Mm-hmm. And then it's I'm at the bottom of the pile, where my teammates have to help me. It's just kind of just keep going forward. So it just kind of just happens quick.
I can't imagine how intense it is to just be oh, I have the ball, now I'm on the ground. That is, so beyond me. Nice to be safe up in the press box.
Yeah.
So, as a graduate student athlete, you have high expectations on you both in the classroom and on the field. How do you manage time and stress and just staying ready for each week that comes?
So normally all of my assignments are due on Sundays. So I split it up throughout the week. If I have any type of time in the morning, I'm going to do my homework assignments, because I don't want to make it all wait on Sunday. So I'm stuck with 5 assignments. So I just go throughout the week in the mornings and find time and get it done.
Yeah. Are there any personal goals that you set for yourself, either on or off the field, in the beginning of this year?
Okay, beginning of this year, last year I missed a couple games and I wasn't able to be an All-American. I mean, that would be a dream of mine, just to be mentioned for it, and maybe first team all region as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know those are such special honors, and you guys work so hard. They're always so deserved when they come, and I can't see why not this year. I mean, you've been having a fantastic season.
We'll see.
So I read in your bio that you're a sports leadership major, and we kind of wanted to get a peek into any idea of where your kind of future is heading, whether it connects to football, coaching, business, something else.
So I was thinking maybe being an athletic director, or being a principal somewhere, or going into the business side of the world, being a manager somewhere and working my way up, something of the sort.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think everybody would love to have Brian Polian's job.
Yeah.
It seems, as crazy as it is, Seems pretty awesome to just be around all the sports and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So one of the stats that I noticed in this, journey for searching for these questions was specifically in the game against Wabash, who was ranked above John Carroll in the preseason poll. Obviously, we know how that game turned out. But you did have a season high of 109 receiving yards in that game, which is absolutely crazy. How do you mentally prepare for big games like that so you can go in and make such a big impact on the field?
So it's just like, I'm going to be honest, before every game you get this feeling in your stomach, but it's like after the first play, first hit, you're like locked in. And I always like dream of having big plays, like honestly, like so when it happens, I know like when I get the ball, I have to make a play. So it's like give your best foot forward and go ahead, see what happens.
Yeah, and so we actually talked about this a little bit before the interview, but to this day, you have 13 career touchdowns. We're interviewing on the 13th of November, and you wear number 13 on the field. So I feel obligated to ask, does that number have any special meaning behind it, or just your favorite number, or where did the 13 come from?
So it's actually lucky 13. No, I'm just, honestly, it's just, I got it because Nick got number 14, and I was like, why not get a number close to Nick? I just picked number 13. That's literally how I got it.
I never even thought about that, the fact that you guys are just back-to-back like that. That's so, that makes total sense.
Yeah, I just want to be, close on the depth chart. So I just picked number 13, honestly.
That's so funny. So we are getting ready to kick off against Denison for the final game of the regular season in less than an hour. But we are also kind of looking towards the postseason. Have you begun thinking about that at all? Or do you have any goals that you or the team have set for yourself heading into playoffs?
So, as you know, we made it to the playoffs last year, but you really have to take it one game at a time. Like, you can't take anyone lightly. Like, in a Bash game, we had a great first half, but we kind of let the gas off the pedal. So, it's like you literally have to think of one game at a time, like 0-0. Because if you don't, something unfortunate may happen. But that's why when coaches focus on one game at a time, 0-0.
Yeah. So, we've been talking a lot about football, your journey to John Carroll, some of your great receiving yards in this season, but we also like to ask a couple of fun questions to let the listeners get kind of a peek into your personality. So do you think or wish that you could go pro in any other sport outside of football?
I used to play baseball a little bit. I honestly wish I kept playing because maybe like a little first baseman, catcher, something, center field. Like I wish I stuck with it, but maybe baseball. Yeah, honestly.
In last week's interview, Ty Montgomery also said baseball, so maybe you guys need to go hit the field together and play some catch. Definitely in the off season. So, second question: at any level of football, what team would you say has your favorite jerseys?
I think the Yankees. You said baseball, right?
Football. That's okay.
Okay, football, the Dolphins, their colors. They have great colors. I like the Dolphins jerseys a lot. Like just based off colors,
They're
Dolphins.
bright, they're beautiful.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with the Dolphins.
I bet sometimes you wish you were playing in that Florida weather.
Oh yeah, for
instead
sure.
of up here
oh my
too.
gosh. Yes.
For sure.
The tundra.
Yes. We were hoping it would hold out for the rest of the season, but no.
Hey. You got to play through it.
Oh, yeah. It's part of the game.
Got to man up.
So, final question. Who on the team has your favorite celebration, and can you describe it?
So, every week, it's like, who scored. Like, it goes by who's going to score. Like, if this person scored, this person scored. So, like, like if Ty scores, we have a certain handshake. If I score, I have a certain handshake with Ty. Or, like, be looking for me and Keller have one this weekend, and Nemo as well. Yeah, and Nick is it's just the stereotypical jump shoulder.
Oh
grab.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick's a laid back guy. I'm trying to get him to do something entertaining, but we'll see. Fingers crossed.
Definitely, you should definitely try. I always love seeing the videos of the celebrations. I love the ones where the linemen lift people up.
Yeah.
I always think those are so funny. I put those on a bunch of graphics. Those are the best.
Yeah.
But that does wrap up our final question for the interview. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us. It was very exciting to have you in here.
Thanks for having me.
And before we kick off down at Denison, just one final segment in the pregame show, but myself and Jackson Alexander will be on the call, so stay tuned on your radio home for Blue Streak Athletics, WJCU 88.7.